We're making real progress as we continue to pursue our plans for a major renovation and expansion of this beautiful historic theater. The Palace has deep roots in this community, and as a gateway to downtown Albany, we believe it will play a critical role in the transformation of our city by supporting local businesses, residents, and community efforts. Today, we are reporting on our progress to date, and we will be talking about our partnership with and the support of our local labor unions.
Ensuring the future of this theater might actually be strengthened if it were in the hands of the Palace, because it would open up so many other opportunities for fundraising that just aren't available to municipalities. And so here we are 3 years later, and the possibility of that happening is really within our grasp. And the support and the economic development that will occur with this theater being able to expand and flourish is obvious to everyone. Should be no argument. There could be no argument to it, because what is good for the Palace is good for downtown. It's good for our restaurants, for our businesses, for our residents. It's really important for the renaissance that was referred to by William Kennedy there, with people moving down here because they want to be able to walk to the theater and walk to restaurants and have that live, work, play environment.
I do want to thank the 3 council members for being here, but again, I want to thank the mayor for her wisdom in really standing behind this project to make it happen, because really this is a project that's not just going to benefit labor, it's going to benefit the community. And watching that film, the impact it has on the local kids coming here to watch movies and to do different things, it really takes an inner city, you know, growing up on 2nd Avenue, myself here in the city of Albany, to have something like this to really change your opinion about arts or the AOS is really different. It changed my opinion, and I think of David Allen Miller for being here. Having a gem like that in our community is just unbelievable, and people should take more of advantage of coming out to different things that go on here. But again, I want to thank Alan and Holly for your leadership on this.
I've seen buildings like this torn down over the years, and it's so fortunate that past and present leaders have taken care of this for future generations. And this project, normally building trades, you don't see them up there advocating for public buildings to go private. It's not usually something we do. But in this case, it makes perfect sense, because this board will be able to truly do better things, have more money available to it, and be able to preserve this project for generations to come. And that's why we're here supporting it.
And then I look at labor, my dear friend Jeff Stark and a group of 10 with him, or 8 or 9, who are all friends of mine as well, and to come together with the kind of agreement that we can all accept and move on as a linchpin for the cultural success of Albany, a linchpin for downtown residential development, and an additional linchpin to make us what we should be, a cultural center. I rarely come to events like this when we're all happy. I know there's probably some behind the scenes unhappiness, but we're all happy, and I'd like everyone to repeat that. We're all happy, right. This is the day that we will all remember being here as part of the foundation of the true success of the city of Albany. Thank you very much.
It is another great day here in the capital city, and it's great to see this beautiful facility get ready to move on to a greater life, not a new life, but a greater life. And it's true, as being a former municipal official, municipalities are not the best landlords. We don't like being in a landlord business. We like to provide service. That's what we like to do. This opportunity is a great opportunity for not only the city, but the capital region. And Jeff Stark, to use an old quote, there you go again. I've had the privilege for the last 3 years of being on the board of the Albany Convention Center Authority, which is building the new Albany Capitol Center, which will be open March 1st. And I can't tell you how much enjoyment it is, and how boring at the same time, to read the same monthly report about the labor group. No issues, no issues, no issues, no issues. Project will be done on time, it'll be under budget, no issues.
There really is this very sentimental, a nostalgic feeling, and real depth of commitment out in the community. And it's what's encouraged all of us on the board to give of our time and treasure to move this project forward. On behalf of the board, I want to thank all the elected officials, particularly Mayor Sheehan, County Executive, our legislative delegation. This project and moving this ahead is about leadership, and my fellow board member, Mr. Goldberg, embodies all of that. So we look forward to continuing the positive discussions that have taken place, and we expect that this is going to be a great outcome, because I think that this project can go ahead and wonderful things can happen.
Well, I think the Palace Theater is really absolutely central to Albany, and certainly central to the region, in that it really is this beautiful big house, big concert performance venue right in the heart of our great, very historic city. And so, what I think is wonderful about it is that it's one of the homes of the Albany Symphony, but it's also home to so many different kinds of events that just go on all year long, whether it be pop events or spoken events or dance events or theatrical events. And there's just so much great stuff going on here at the Palace, and reflecting the richness of the culture of our community.